Okay, now we study the properties of determinant. The first one is the value of the determinant change the sign if any two row or two column are interchanging. Okay, suppose this example in which we have this determinant. We compute this determinant. 2 multiplied by 5 is 10. Minus 4 multiplied by 3 is 12. The answer is negative 12. Now I suppose that I interchange, for example, two rows for 5, 2, 3. And now you multiply 12 minus 10. It's positive 2. It's the same value but the opposite side. Or maybe you interchange two columns. For example, 3, 2, 5, 4. So basically the thing I did was this column 1 I put here in column 2, and the column 2 I put here in the column 1, and the completed determinant is 12 again. Minus 10 is 2. Fantastic. When you interchange, change in here. When you interchange two row or two column, the value of the determinant is the same but on the opposite side. Okay, the second property is very straightforward. If all the entry in any row or column are equal to 0, the value of the determinant is 0. Let's see one common fact. In the first example, 0 times 3 is 0, minus or plus 0 times 2 is 0, 0 is 0. Another way to understand this, suppose in this determinant you select the row 2 to expand the determinant. 0 times cofactor plus 0 times cofactor plus 0 times cofactor, the answer is 0. It's super easy to understand. So in conclusion, when you see one determinant in which one entire row or one entire column is 0, you don't need to evaluate, the answer is just 0. Okay, the third property is very important. If any row or column of the determinant have the same value or proportional means if you multiply by one number is the same, or divide by the number, the value of the determinant is 0. Okay, in the first case, it's obvious. Okay, you multiply is 2 times 3 is 6. So we have here two same row, 2, 3, 2, 3. When you multiply 2 times 3 is 6, minus 2 times 3 is 6, is 0. Okay, in this case, we have two columns, the same column. It's more complicated to see, but let me try to prove by contradiction. Suppose that the answer is not 0, it's an arbitrary number. When you interchange two rows or two columns, suppose que es 20. Okay? The answer, the hypothetical answer. Now, when you interchange two columns, in this case, the answer stays the same, but according to the property number 1 is minus 20 because change the sign. The one, the only number, okay, positive and negative is the same. It's 0 because 0 have no sign. Okay, so the answer is 0 when you have two column or two row exactly the same value. And when it's proportionally, it's a little bit more complicated to understand, but I promise that when you study the next property you understand. Suppose we have the column 1 and the column 2 is proportional because if you multiply by 2, 2 times 2 is 4, 2 times 3 is 6, 2 times 4 is 8. It's proportional. When this situation happens, it's similar to equal. Proportional or equal, it's the same. 0 also. Okay. The idea about the property number 4 is if any row or column of the determinant is multiplied by non-zero number, the value of the determinant is also changed by the same factor. Now suppose this elementary example, in this case the determinant is 2 times 5 is 10, 4 times 3 is 12, and minus 12 is negative 2. Suppose now I multiply the row 1 by 2 to So we have 4 and 6. 4 and 5 stay the same. Now the thing I did was, I take row 1 multiplication by 2. I pass the storage in the new row 1. Okay, let's see what happened. So multiplication is 20. 4 times 5 is 20. This is 4 times 6 is 24. Subtraction is -4. You see that the factor that you multiply was 2 multiplied by -2. -2 times +2 is -4. Okay, let's see, but using column now. Suppose that the original determinant, we multiply the column 1 by 3. Suppose 2 times 3 is 6, and 4 times 3 is 12, and the column 2 stays the same, and you multiply now already is 30. So 6 times 5 is 30 minus 12 times 3 is 36. Subtraction is -6, and -6 was the multiplication of the factor that you multiply the column 1, you multiply by factor 3. 2 times 3 is 6, 4 times 3 is 12, 3 times -2, the answer is -6. This is the idea for the property number 4.